Hey guys, here we are, week one of Rooted. It's going to be a great summer. I'm so excited to see how these groups are going to come together and how God's going to work in and through you and how God's going to work in and through the people in your group. So, first of all, thank you for going on this journey, for taking this step. Yeah, and this is the first of 10 weeks that we get to be together. So, here's how it's going to work. I'm just going to talk through what I have, any other information that I have and make sure that you guys are updated with it. So here's the outline for tonight or for Wednesday that you can use if you want. You don't have to do it this way, but this is how at least I would encourage you to do it. We're going to be in M11 and 12, so you can enter in door C, which is it's in the east side of the church, of course. So starts at 6:15. We're going to check in, grab books, grab food, for the first few minutes. And then I'm going to open us with a discussion, just kind of laying the foundation, encouraging people, guiding people, all of that. Just really, I guess, kind of hyping people up, getting everyone ready for the experience. And then after that, we're going to split into the small groups. I will have everyone's, groups up there. I'll have the listings there so people will know where to go. There's going to be people you probably don't know, and that's okay. But M11 is Dave's group, and then M12 is Adam and Amber. We'll actually have to close well, we'll see. We might be okay. But yeah, that's where you guys will be each of the weeks going forward. I do have one thing I want to say at this point. So there is 5 people in one group and 6 people in the other. And so if all works out, then those will be your groups. They might be a little small at times, but I think it'll be great. If anyone does not show up, there's still a chance that we will put your guys' group together. There's a couple of people that I'm a little bit nervous of won't show up, and I don't know why. Maybe might just not happen. And so if that happens, there's still a potential that you guys will be together. So I kind of hate not having some of this stuff figured out before today, but that's okay. So that's how it'll work. So be flexible with me on that. But for sure this time we'll probably stay separate, and then we might join back together after this week, depending on if anyone drops at this point. So once you guys get into your small group, do an icebreaker and introductions. That should take about 20 to 30 minutes. And then go ahead. You're going to be sharing your story first. So whoever decides to do it, but share your story. Remember it being before Christ, when you came to Christ, what your life's been like after Christ. You should have it from Rooted still. But I would encourage you to be as vulnerable as possible. You don't have to go into the depths of your story at this point. That's not the point of this, but be as vulnerable as possible. If you set the stage here tonight, on this Wednesday and it's pretty shallow, I think everyone else will be shallow too. So try your best to be as good as you can and as vulnerable as you can there. And then after that, you're going to go into setting expectations, trying to figure out your calendar, and then the Rooted Covenant. So that's really what this night looks like. There's no discussion or anything, of course, like that. Here's some icebreaker ideas if you want to look at those. When you do introductions, when you get into your group, here's what you should talk about. You can do it a different way if you want, but this is generally what's helpful. Have people share their name, where they're from, where they work, any family that is applicable, pets, anything like that. And then have them answer the questions. Why did you sign up to go through Rooted? And what are you hoping God's going to do through this experience? So those are 2 important questions I want you to ask. Again, when you share your story, many people will be leery about it. Explain why it's 3 to 5 minutes. Model what it's like. So that's what we just talked about. Important information. When you do get in kind of to the discussion part of it, you can ask what stuck out to you from the talk tonight. Are there any questions anyone has? Make sure everyone's aware that there's 10 group sessions, a prayer experience, a serve experience, and a final celebration. I will be setting that foundation as well, that if this isn't a time that someone can commit to that, then they should maybe back out at this point, because we don't want someone to show up for half of the time. And then try to schedule your experiences if possible. Try to schedule your prayer experience sometime between week 2 meeting and the week 4 meeting. So there's 2 weeks there that you can schedule it. I will still let you know who exactly will be your point of contact here at Good News. I want to make sure you have somebody that you can refer to, whether it's just trying to schedule that with Karen or with Kayla or with Justin. I will let you know for sure here in the next hour or so, or in the next day or two. Encourage people to fast beforehand. I'll send out another video for the prayer experience here. I'm trying to get all these videos done before I leave so that you can just have them when you need them. If you guys need help with childcare, we can try to figure that out, but hopefully you can figure it out. I think only one person needs childcare in these two groups. So let me know. And then pick a date for the serve experience. If you can do Lifescape, bowling, bingo, the banquet, St. Francis House, something else you guys are interested in. Try to schedule that sometime between the 10th of July and the 31st of July, if possible. If that doesn't work, we can try to figure something else out too, but try your best there. But really just pick a date and you can go from there on what you want to do. And then the 31st of July is potentially a large group meeting at 6:15 with a meal. We may just do that individually. I might just send you pizza and then you guys can just watch the video by yourself, but we'll see what happens that night. And then the celebration on the 18th is, as of right now, that's what we're going to do. We might shift, but that's probably what we'll do. And then make sure you guys discuss whether you want a group text. It's good for reminders, encouragements, that kind of thing. I imagine you'll do that. And then I'll also have a sheet for you to get everyone's information. So make sure I will make sure to get that to you. And then sign the Rooted Covenant. If everyone's there, or if almost everyone is there, go ahead and sign it. You can wait till next week too if you want, but make sure you discuss it. And then make sure everyone's aware. I'm very clear about this too, but make sure everyone's aware that you read the week 2 devotionals to prepare for the week 2 discussions. Week 2 devotionals for the week 2 discussions. Same thing for week 3, week 4, that kind of thing. And then have people read pages 16 through 18 and week 1. That is week 1, I believe, to discuss before week 2 as well. It's just got more of an overview of Rooted and why it is what it is and how they do it, and then pray at the end. So this may have been a bit confusing, but this is how the night should go, and some additional information on how to get all of the other stuff done. So let me know if you have questions. I will kind of be guiding this first night, but then from there it is on you. So keep in touch, and we will see you guys on Wednesday.